Hello, everybody. This is Brian again, and this is part 3 of the 2015 Christmas Encouragement. And today I want to pick up where I left off on yesterday in Luke chapter 2, talking about Mary and Joseph going to Bethlehem and the journey that they had to take, which is what we discussed on yesterday, the journey. Today I want to talk about what happened once they got to Bethlehem. Mary again is about to give birth at any moment, and my focus is on Luke chapter 2 verses 6 and 7. It says that when they get to Bethlehem, there's basically no place, there's no lodging for them to have. All there is a stable and a feeding area where animals would be kept. And so Mary has to give birth, and so what they do is they make the best of an otherwise contrary situation. It's still a joyous occasion. Again, Mary has been chosen to give birth to the Son of God. Joseph has been chosen to be the earthly father. And so any time, to have a child, it's generally a joyous occasion. And so to the best of our knowledge, they continue in that spirit, and so they make the best of the situation. The baby is born. The only place for baby Jesus to be placed is in a manger, and the show goes on. The story. There are shepherds who come there. There are magi, or as you hear a lot of times in the Christmas song, 3 kings or 3 wise men, or however they come as well, and the show goes on. And so the lesson that we can take from that is that the show must go on. If you have a good situation, don't allow your good situation, your joyous occasion, the things that you have to celebrate in life, to be ruined by what you don't have or what's not working out. If you look at your life, even though you have some things that are not working out, you still have a reason to celebrate. And so we should take that as a lesson that the show must go on. No matter what's missing, it must go on. And many times, if you'll just continue on with what you know to do, despite what you don't have, everything still works out. It works out in the end, and you look back on it and you say, why did that bother me so much? I didn't really need what I thought I needed. And if you trust God, to work it all out, He will do that. He promises in His Word to do that. If you are before Him, if your heart is with Him, if your heart's not with Him, if you cry out to Him, He will hear you. And so in this season again, where for many it's a joyous occasion, but for some it may not be, just be encouraged and know that the show must go on. Let it go on. Refuse to allow yourself to be discouraged, distraught over what you don't have. Celebrate what you do have. Another lesson is, again, in Luke chapter 2, verses 6 and 7. Actually, verse 7, it says verse 6, it says there was no room in the inn. And that reminded me of how we should always have room for what's important. There was not room for baby Jesus, who was born into this world to save the world, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. There was no room. And so all they had was the stable, once again, because they couldn't stay in the inn, INN, or hotel lodging area. And so we should make time for what's important. Today, I've been extremely busy for most of the week with the holidays coming up, and we're going out of town at some point this week. And also, because of all of that, I realized that I hadn't really spent time with my family. I hadn't spent time with my wife and daughter. And so today, that's what I did. I just, I made room, particularly for my daughter, because I know that it's very important as a father to spend that time with her at a young age, for her to know that her father is in her life, her father cares about her and loves her. And so I took time to do that. And so many times we neglect the things that are most important, the people that are most important, because we assume that they're always going to be there, and we don't know what tomorrow holds. So always make room for what is important. And with that, I will say good night. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and hope you have enjoyed this series. Hope it has helped one person. If all that has helped is one person, then that's one person who would have otherwise been depressed, or who would have otherwise been distraught, or whatever the case may have been. And that is my goal in ministry, is to help, as many as possible. But if not, someone, anyone. God bless you.